I'm back. What's up, everybody? Feels good to be back. I am sorry it's been so long. It's been a crazy month. And so this vlog is going to be dedicated to just catching up. So over this past month, a lot has happened. So that first week, I didn't have any Wi-Fi. So fast forward a little bit. I was actually going to surprise my wife that next week with a trip to San Diego. And I did that because she's always wanted to go to SeaWorld and to like Disneyland and all that fun stuff, but has never done it, never did it as a kid, never really has done it at all. So I was going to take us on a little bit of a surprise honeymoon there once we were done with college. Also in this time I have graduated. We moved, which took up a lot of time. Once we moved, we started putting everything away, and when we were putting stuff away, we actually were 2 days away from leaving for our trip to San Diego, and this was all a surprise. And Tage actually ended up cutting her hand really bad, and so we, rather than leaving that, in a couple days, she had to go in and get stitches, and then found out that she actually cut the nerve in her hand, so she was gonna have to have surgery the following week when we were supposed to be gone. So after a few calls, I had to cancel all of our trips, or all of our plans. Got my money back, which was really nice. But in all that, I was still able to kind of do a few business things here and there. So outside of all that was really personal stuff. For the business, we actually were able to get finally funded. So we did this totally by accident, right? We had, in this house, we have actually another investor investing with us, and which is really, really cool because we didn't foresee ourselves getting to this point for years, maybe like 5 or 10 years before we had like a private investors investing with us. We were kind of just hunting down banks, looking at potentially doing private money or something along those lines. And I just reached out to this real estate investing forum called Bigger Pockets. And it is huge. As far as a real estate investing forum, it is one of the best there is. So I posted my question out there to all the other investors and just said, hey, we own this house 100% outright, and we're in need of funds for construction financing. One thing led to another, and next thing I know, we've got a guy, his name's Rashad, and he came up here and looked at our house, met me, and looked at kind of our numbers and stuff, and thought it was a good deal. So we're both in this house together now, and we were able to do it a cash transaction. So we'll discuss more of like the construction draws and stuff like that on a later day. But as far as the house is concerned, it's awesome because now we're funded and we're actually able to finally start work. Earlier this week, our roof was finally underway, and then we're actually also doing construction on top of that due to the fact that we have a dumpster in our driveway as well. So a lot of things happening, a lot of wheels in motion. And on a side note, I actually have been looking at other ways to bring in income. And this is more myself rather than all of my brothers. So I actually went and have started my own lawn and landscaping company kind of by accident. To be truthful, we have all the equipment. We have the very, very basic necessities. We've got a lawnmower, we've got a little bit of a weed whipper, a trimmer, and a leaf blower. And actually all of those last three are all just one machine with just different attachments. And then just by luck, my job at RJ's, where I bartend and wait on tables, needed landscaping work done. And so me, the opportunist I am, I just said, I'll do that, And next thing you know, I've got a job just waiting for my bid. So I'm in the process of working that bid out right now, and potentially going to have my first landscaping job. And it's really cool because the owners of RJ's they've worked very hard to have RJ's look how it does. And so it's kind of a little nerve-wracking because I didn't foresee myself doing something this big right away. And so I can only hope that through my little bit of my know-how and what I do know and my ability to find out what I don't know, I'll be able to put out a product that not only I'm proud of, but they're very proud of as well. So I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, we've done a lot to the house so far. We've broken up the concrete. I've broken up the concrete. I have pulled some landscaping rock. Roof is starting to get torn down and new shingles on there. We're working to find contractors still. We've had a few hiccups along the way, but I think we've got one now that will hopefully do the job for us. We're just waiting to hear back from him with his bid and timeline estimates. As far as everything else, I mean, there's not a ton of crazy stuff that's happened just because I've been so busy with everything else. But the nice thing is that we're finally back to it. We're getting things growing again, and I'll keep you guys posted with the house as well as this landscaping business. I've had a couple of just leads here and there for jobs that totally by accident. It's kind of cool because you can really see once you take that leap of faith and maybe start your own business or maybe invest somewhere, you have no idea where it's going to take you, and you have no idea what path you're going to go. But it's always fun watching it unfold. Also, one last note, I'm starting a book club, and I'm starting this book club with the 4-Hour Workweek. I've heard numerous great reviews about this book, and I'm currently reading it right now. So what I want to do is read it, digest it, and then analyze it and figure out how I can put it to work for me. I think there's a lot of book clubs out there that do a good job of summarizing maybe the chapters or the key points, but never actually talk about how it affected their life when they put the book into use. And being that this is a business vlog, this is a vlog about money and finances, I want to actually use it and execute on it so that you guys, a little bit of my following, can see how it works. And if so, maybe we'll start our own little club where we see how it helps each other and we can bounce ideas back and forth. That's probably down the line a little bit, but I love to read, and I really think that starting a book club is a great way to get other people who have like minds like this kind of talking and networking together a little bit to kind of meet each other and whatnot. So look for that. Otherwise, today, you know what? I'm just going to call it. I'm going to cut it short. I wanted to make sure I just got everybody caught up with where we are. And I really, to be honest, I just wanted to get a video out there. I know it's not my best quality, but I promise they're going to get better. Just give me some time to practice and whatnot. And yeah, we'll get through it. Thank you so much, guys, for following me again and watching. You know, I would love to hear from you. Just get a hold of me any way you can if you've got any questions on anything. So we'll talk to you soon. And yeah, have a great day.